May 31st, 2013 was a very special day for Place of Rescue in Baekjan. That was the day Her Excellency Rany, wife of Prime Minister Hun Sen, came to visit. She was greeted by Sopet, one of the orphan girls, and then welcomed by Sakon Lao, the director of Place of Rescue. Among those who greeted her were committee members Sakon Men, Kim Gong, Sukten Chat, and Maurice Enz's assistant, Janak Mon. Her Excellency Rany greeted two youngsters representing all the children of Place of Rescue, and then proceeded to greet the house mothers and the grannies. What a special privilege and honor for our elderly grannies to meet their Prime Minister's wife. Her gentle manner with them was touching, as she paused to chat with each one individually. Lao Sakon welcomed Her Excellency Rany and presented a brief history of Place of Rescue. Then Her Excellency Rany spoke to the gathering of children and adults, expressing her delight in this place that she had not known existed before. The children, so effervescent and active, were awed by her presence and intimidated by the cameras. Her Excellency urged the children, AIDS patients, and elderly women to have hope and take advantage of what they were offered here. She also spoke gracious words about Marie Enns, who was in Canada at the time of this auspicious visit. Gifts of money were given for all the staff, and the children were given notebooks and big pens and gifts of money. All the grannies were given gifts of money and pieces of fabric for skirts. Everyone living at Place of Rescue was greatly privileged to receive the donations given in the name of the Cambodian Red Cross, of which Her Excellency Rany is the president. Besides the gift of money and school supplies for everyone, Rescue was presented with 2,000 kilos of rice, 50 cases of noodles, 2,000 tins of fish, 100 kilos of bean paste, 100 kilos of preserved radishes, 100 cases of soft drink, 100 cases of water, and 50 cases of fruit, 260 kilos of lychees. The children were delighted with the gifts of scooters. In addition, it was promised that Rescue would be given a monthly donation of 2,000 kilos of rice and $500. Following the session at the meeting hall, Her Excellency Rany was escorted to the water pond. This pond is a primary source of water for all of us at Place of Rescue. In the rainy season, there is plenty for everyone, but in the dry season, it dwindles down to none. Her Excellency took a special interest in this predicament and agreed to fund the enlargement and improvement of this pond, so that in the future we will be assured of enough water for all of our needs. The next stop was the garden. The fruit trees were impressive. The Place of Rescue was honored to have Her Excellency take home a souvenir, one of our beautiful, large, delicious papayas. Members of her entourage were also delighted to see this beautiful fruit growing in such abundance. A tour of the vegetable garden followed. This large garden of organically grown vegetables containing many varieties of green leafy vegetables, cucumbers, beans, eggplant, squash, is tended by the AIDS patients who reside at Place of Rescue. The produce is not sold, but rather used for the nutrition of the AIDS families and orphan families living here. Baby House is a favorite spot for every visitor, and these special guests were no exception. These littlest members of Place of Rescue touched Her Excellency Rany's heart. She asked questions about them. There was no doubt that she had a sense of compassion for them. It was an honor for the faithful caregivers to have their loving attention to the babies recognized by Her Excellency. The baby caregivers were proud of their little charges and gratefully accepted the gifts given for each baby. Preschool was the next place visited. Once again, Her Excellency Rany's heart was touched as she connected with these precious little ones who have come from sad and difficult backgrounds. The photo taken that day will no doubt be a treasure both for her and for us. In the library, Her Excellency Rany saw where the children read books in English and Cambodian and where they learned computer. The children were encouraged by her presence to work hard at this important skill. No doubt they were proud to show Her Excellency what they had learned. A wonderful banquet had been prepared by our guests, and Her Excellency Rany herself roamed among the tables and served. Her Excellency obviously delighted in making this wonderful provision for everyone. The children were so pleased with the good food, as were the grannies, who once again were the subject of special interest and honor. One granny had come to place of rescue after she was lost in Phnom Penh. When the video of our important guest was later shown on TV, she was recognized and subsequently joyfully reunited with her family, who had not ceased trying to locate her. Of very special interest was Sarah, our little girl who's been born handicapped. Sarah is greatly loved both in Cambodia and in Canada. Hopefully, the day will soon come when she can join the family who desires to adopt her and to take her home to live in Edmonton, Canada. Her Excellency Rany's gestures of love won Sarah's heart. She was willing to be hugged and to be fed. The pictures of herself in the arms of the wife of the Cambodian Prime Minister will be a precious souvenir for her. All too soon the visit was over and our respected guests left. They left behind wonderful memories and much gratitude.